Phone charge. Just text me when you had it over.
Boo boo.
Alright.
We live. Why is that showing like that? What's up, guys? Welcome to What's New in Your World. So, we have my lovely co-host, Faye. And we're missing a co-host, but he's going to be joining us soon. He'll be joining. What you got going on over there, Faye?
I decided to do. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I decided to do something different today, so I just change it up a little bit, you know? So I'm just in a different place, and I just thought I'd use my headphones today, so that's what it is. Yeah.
All right.
So how was your day?
Today.
What's new in your world?
Well, today was pretty good. Today was the first day that my 10th grader, they started school virtually. So
okay.
That was really interesting. Keeping everything quiet for them so he could go to school, and keeping the little ones, they start school like the next 2 weeks. But, just kind of keeping them out of the room. And just to ask him how did he like it. Because it's almost like going to school online. Like for me, when I was in college, I went to school online. So
first, yeah.
Trying to see what their, how he like it. So I asked him how his first day of school was, and he said he had a headache, and that he had to do.
He had a headache?
Yeah, he said he had a headache.
Oh no!
And he had to do. It's not a headache because of the school itself. A headache because he had homework. He has I think it's at a 7-page. I think it's 3-page or something like that essay or whatever he has to do. So he'll be out.
Okay. Gotcha.
He'll be all right.
He had a lot on his mind.
Yes. We have a lot. I mean, like today. So, what's new in your world before we get started on a little bit that we have to talk about? I'm going to try to prolong it and wait and see how long we can wait for our co-host, to see how that works out.
Well, you can hear my son screeching in the back.
Yep.
Today. That's I think a first. In the last month and a half, almost 2 months now we've been doing this.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's this is week 7. It's crazy. Time flies. Let's see, what is new? I don't know, nothing. He started school last week, and I just got notice from the school district that they have the option to basically be online or to be on campus, and they were suggesting to be home, and that if the benefits outweigh the risks, that they would, I think they're going to have to sign a liability waiver for the parents that really want their kids to be on campus, but it's all, it's going to be the protocol of social distancing and masks and all that. And there's going to be like crazy, right? And there's going to be, people basically monitoring that, like sort of like a police, where they're going to have like a time sectioned out where people can go outside, and then it's going to be, for a time period. I think I already said that. And everybody has to be distanced. So that's the way it goes. So I'm like, well, that's good. I was like, okay, I'm just going to, shrug it off, and I'll just keep my son home for now,
That's going to be interesting. You see, I got my blue light going on.
I know, I see it. I was like, I was thinking, I was like, I love the nails today. She's like, what color do I want Alexa to be? Oh, and I'm going to match it with that blue shirt and those nails. And we probably started out with the nails, right?
Hey, what did you tell me last week? I'm very particular.
Yes.
I'm very particular. So, yeah.
Yes, I love it.
It was actually a coincidence that the mic was blue and I did choose a blue shirt. But I did choose the blue light because I wanted to show my fingernails because they were highlighted.
They're very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Definitely the first thing I noticed.
Oh, I know.
Aside from the dim blue lighting.
I ordered pizza, and the pizza guy was like, "Oh wow, I like your nails," and I'm like, "Oh," I said, "Yeah." I said, "You can't help but see them." So that was funny. The pizza guy, yeah.
The pizza guy,
Pizza guy.
Definitely some of your Leo planets coming out.
It must be. It got to be. So, I'm sure you've heard in the news that Joe Biden picked a running mate.
Mm-hmm.
Have you, Kamala Harris?
Yes, I saw that.
So,
I kind of had a pre-intro on that, like a few weeks ago.
I thought that too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so too.
Yeah, and so it is a definite now, and it's just funny to see them pair up, after she was, talking about like the whole busing situation back in the, what was that, the 60s or the 70s? No, I'm sorry, that was the 70s or 80s or something like that. So, yeah.
I do. Yeah. Speaking of that, I read this article here. It said, "Be careful what you wish for, Mr. President." They're wanting to push up the debate. They're actually requesting to push up the first debate. They said Trump and his team are confident that debates will help the president, although he's failing in the polls. They said they justified this request by arguing that the debates would be rendered useless if millions of Americans have the ability to vote by mail before the first face-off. So I guess what they're saying, they're trying to push the first debate up because we'll have the opportunity to vote by mail. And since he's already failing in the polls, he wants to be able to have that debate, that first debate, so we can better tell. But my son, was it my mom? Was it last week? Yeah, because today's Wednesday. They said that someone tried to go into the White House. To do that.
Yeah, and there were shots fired or something like that.
Yeah, I think they actually.
That one?
Yeah, I think the person did. Whoever ran in there, he did.
So I thought it was just outside of the White House. It was actually inside the White House.
I don't know. I didn't read the article, so I can't tell you. All I know is on the ground.
I saw a clip of it. I saw a clip of it from a briefing that he had. I don't know what day that was, but yeah, because I saw it on, someone had posted it.
Yeah.
And then they, of course they talked about it on Facebook Live. I didn't get to see finish the whole video, but yeah, what a trip.
Yep.
So
that was that. And then, of course, in the news, we heard Russia. They claim that they have a vaccine.
Yeah.
And ironically, there's another company called Moderna Inc. They also, it's a $1.5 billion coronavirus vaccine deal with the U.S. So it says Moderna Inc. said Tuesday it agreed to provide the U.S. government 100 million doses of its experimental coronavirus vaccine in exchange for more than $1.5 billion. Now, to my understanding, the U.S. has we've already put money out for other companies, companies for this vaccine. So we're putting out more money to another company for an experimental vaccine. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, they might be the third company, and I could be wrong.
Right.
I could be wrong, but I know they done put some money,
Wow.
honey, some money.
Yeah. Yeah. Experimental is the key word here.
Yes.
And of course, I think you saw the link that I sent you to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was really interesting, and there's just all kinds of stuff around that.
Yeah.
There's like the underground things, and then there's like the mainstream stuff, and then there's things that they're like yes, and then there's things that they don't want you to know. So yeah, you know how I roll, girl.
Yes, I do. Well, on a different note.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to listen to that song, Faye? I'm gonna need Frank to be
Oh
here.
my goodness! You know what? I'm just gonna. You know what? I think I subconsciously was saving it for as a surprise, because after we got off of the phone the other day, I was like, the train left the depot, and I totally went on to something else that was going on in my life. So it'll be candid reaction.
Well, if you have your second device up while we're talking, it's gonna play in the background. But ma'am, this video was quite interesting to me. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know. It's like, it's a lot. There's so much that's in it. It almost was like I was watching soft porn.
Well, I mean the title is soft porn, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, when it comes to, they're beautiful ladies. I get the concept. I heard some of the words. I didn't pay attention to all of the words. Of course, some of it stuck out to me. Now, ironically, which is a little eerie, I actually like the production of the video. Not so much what they're doing in the video, but the way that they put the colors and the contrast. And of course, I would be a Virgo. So look at that.
That's just an entirely different story,
But it's different because, if I'm not mistaken, it's like the way these scenes are. They're like digital, like computer generated, except for maybe the snake part. But the colors are pretty cool. And I gotta say, I like Cardi. I like Cardi doing the thing after she didn't had the baby. Cardi did a little thing coming back, and it's like I've never been a big fan of Megan. Not saying I don't like Megan, but Cardi my girl though. But going back to what it really is. Look, I had a reaction. My son came around. He's like, "Oh my gosh." This is one of these videos that's actually gonna do that oh wow OMG factor. And I like the tigers, and stuff like that. That's what we like. I have a tattoo of a tiger. But it was pretty cool to say that it was, generated. And of course, I think her name is Kylie Jenner. That's in the video. So this is definitely eye candy for men. And I thought some of the parts was really fun. It was really cool.
That Kylie? Kylie she's the youngest, right?
I think so. Yeah.
She's the youngest, or I think she's the second to the youngest. Whoever the youngest. I can't even believe I'm having like a brain fart right now. But I love the youngest is very. Yeah, I don't really follow either. But the youngest Jenner is she's very photogenic, and she's got that model thing going on. So I really dig her for like photographically, but personally, she's probably a whole nother story.
Hey, it makes sense though. Maybe this is why, because this is before the Megan and the Toe. So, what we read was that your boy was messing with Kylie. That explains why Kylie was in her vicinity. They just did a video together. So, it makes sense, I guess. If what we're hearing is actually true. But
Gotcha.
I just the video is a lot.
It's a lot,
It's a
yeah.
lot to take in, you know. But I like the little what they did. They redid the kind of I call it Beyonce scene. You got a
Okay.
comment. Well, it didn't come. You got a comment on the page. I think I got a comment on my page. Let me see if I can
Did
get
you?
to. Yeah, let me see what I could get to the comment. This is eye candy for you men. For you men, definitely. But you know, like I said, let me see if I can find this comment.